We're catching up with McKendree University football coach Mike Babcock. Coach, the Bearcats a week into preseason practice. How do you think things are shaping up after the first week of workouts?
Pretty well. Nothing's ever perfect, but I do think the guys are practicing hard, going hard, and very, very excited to see really what's going to happen this year for the Bearcats.
About 140 players reported a week ago. Obviously, some changes in the roster and everything. Some players from last year coming in different positions. Any surprises in terms of guys that have moved positions? Or not only that, maybe some surprises of some freshmen that have come in and given you some different thoughts here in the first week of the practice.
It's been really exciting to see, especially freshmen, coming in with a new face, new energy, really what they can do. On the offensive side, I think offensive line-wise, we're creating some depth with our young guys. That was definitely a position that, losing 3 senior starters last year, you always try and find who's going to replace them, and we got a couple returners coming back that are playing pretty good right now, and some freshmen coming in at that position I think can be a big help. On the defensive side, a lot of older guys up front with the linebacker core and our D line, and really excited to see some of the young guys in the back half really step up. So far, Derek Curry and Nate Powell are having a hell of a camp so far, and Weston Brown at safety is doing a good job. But even those older guys are really stepping up and feeling the pressure maybe a little bit and having some competition, and it kind of elevates everyone at that position, and that's the fun part.
1 week down of preseason camp. 2 more weeks now until the season opener, September 4th, here at home against Ferris State University. Do you feel like this team is where it needs to be through 1 week of practice? Are they ahead, maybe possibly behind? Are there some areas they need to work on as we head into the final 2 weeks of preseason?
Well, like I said, I don't think everything can be perfect. It's not as perfect as what a coach would like it to be, but you always want to see progress. You want to see that mistakes that are made on day 1 are not made on day 5, and slowly but surely we're getting there. Like I said, the guys are just playing hard, and you just want to keep their mind focused on that final prize, and that's the first game against Ferris State. And I know the guys are excited, and hopefully we can kind of maintain that enthusiasm for the next 2 weeks.
Friday night, first and only real scrimmage of the preseason for the Bearcats, as they have an inter squad at Lehman Field under the lights, get the NSO crowd involved, trying to get them involved in the traditions of the preseason as well as heading into the season. What kind of things are you looking for coming out of this scrimmage on Friday?
Well, a lot of times in my experience, when you get to scrimmage, especially that one final one, you want to see pretty much who's going to keep their cool. You want to see the guys that do the right things in practice, but then when it comes to game time, still do those right things and not just lose their head or body just because there's more people in the stands or the band's playing or it's a little bit different type of stretch. So consistency, especially out of our first teams on both sides, that's really what I'm looking for. And then at the end, what are the freshmen going to do? They've now had a week and a half of practice. Are there any of them that can kind of push the guys or push themselves up into that 2 deep or possibly even a starting position that can make a name for themselves and go?
Well, Coach, we do appreciate you taking some time to join us. Good luck. Hopefully you see things at the scrimmage that take into positives heading into next week and obviously into the season opener. We'll catch up with you after the scrimmage next week.
I appreciate it. Thanks.